Om Sri Sai Ram. Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Ganesha Sharanam, Sharanam Ganesha, Sai Sharanam. Sharanam Saisha, Saisha Sharanam, Sharanam Saisha, Saisha Sharanam, Sharanam Saisha, Saisha Sharanam, Sharanam Saisha. Om Sri Sai Ram. As mentioned earlier, this process of self-purification of body, mind and soul, Swami has done with me at least 3 more times. It is like overhauling of the entire being. I will mention about those subsequently. So this naturopathy process, he told me that you need to get admitted in that hospital. He will come with me. He will arrange for the admission and everything. I said, but why I need to get admitted in hospital? Because I don't like to be admitted anywhere. I don't like it. He said, but how will you do it? I said, you say that I had to leave these 6 or 7 items. I can leave them right away, this very moment. He said, no, this is not so simple. Because once you leave all these things, within few days, you will have such a disease, because all toxicity from your body, which is accumulated for years, will come out and manifest in any form. It could be anything. It could affect your skin, your lungs, your anything, and that you will not be able to handle. And it could be very dangerous to even your life. When he mentioned these words, for a fraction of a moment, I thought, okay, this is not my cup of tea. But next moment, I said, nobody can touch my life without Swami's permission. Don't worry on that. You note down the time now. From this moment, I leave these things, not for 6 months, but at least for a year. This is my word. Then he said, okay, I will come to your house every day morning. I will take care whatever I can do. But one more thing you have to do is, whenever this manifestation is there of any disease or anything, you will not go to any allopathy doctor and take any allopathy medicines. In fact, we will not take any medicines. Now, this was very challenging. Again, I had a look at Swami in my heart. I said, okay, done. I will not. I came home. I told my wife, from this moment, whatever lunch you are preparing, exclude these items. He said, then what can I prepare? I said, you make a salad and curds and chapati without oil. That's good enough. She thought it is 1 or 2 days. Maybe he is doing this natakam. But I said, no, this is very serious. And this is what is. I didn't tell her the other part or danger part. I knew she will not agree. So I said, this will purify my body and I want to reduce. And it will bring good health. And I'm going to eat healthy food. So I was on that diet. I was eating dry fruits, healthy food. Morning, I would get up 3:30. By 4 o'clock, I'll be down. He'll be waiting for me. We'll go for a walk. First, start with 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers, 7, 10 kilometers. Every day, brisk walk. and directly go to one place where he would make me drink fresh cow milk directly from the cow. Never tasted such milk in my life. It was amruta, nectar. Desi cow, of course. Those days, these in Ulhasnagar at least no these imported cows. And I was feeling so light, so happy. After 15-20 days, one night around 3 o'clock, I just got up to go to washroom, and then I came and switched on the lights. I was feeling little irritation, so I switched on the light. When I saw my face, I screamed. Right from top to toe, big black balls, big, huge. And they started burning, and all my face, my head, my arms, back, everything, entire body. My wife got up, my father, mother, brothers, we all scolded, what are you doing all these things? He said, we called doctor. I said, no, 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 please don't do that. I rang up this friend. He came, 3 o'clock morning. He came. He said, don't worry. But how to sleep? Because I was not able to even turn my sides. I had this idea. I took Vibhuti pack, went to the bathroom, I had a Vibhuti bath, Vibhuti shower. And then I slept like a child. 15 days I had only Vibhuti shower, Vibhuti bath. No medicines, no ointments, nothing. No doctors. And after 15 days, it started subsiding. Within another 15 days, totally everything clear. My skin became more healthy, more young, more bright. Not even a mark anywhere. His grace. And I maintained it for 2 years. So I became internally purified. And Swami told me in an interview when we entered the interview, before entering the interview room, and Swami next day on 20th of December, he asked Asha, yeah, so where is your mother and father? Call them. So we knew we were ready to, and we were waiting for the indication. So he called us and we went inside. Swami closed the door. He didn't call anybody else on that day. I got little first, even before Swami could say anything. I said, Swami, this is not fair. 6 months we are here, you didn't call us even once. You know, I don't know how could I say that, but I told him, Swami, how could you do this? He said, thank your son. Swami, you can't play smart with him. I called you now also because of your son only. But see, look at this God here. He is perfect. He made us realize, he made me realize. As I mentioned, Swami changed my destiny when he told my father and he selected my wife for me. I tell many people, they say, tell me your company and I'll tell you what you are. Even Swami says this often. But I have made it little modification. I say, tell me your wife, I'll tell you what you are. Swami brought all the, I believe, very high souls, spiritually high, of that category of Ramakrishna Paramahansa, Buddha, such souls. Swami had given me, gifted me with. He has not materialized any ring or locket for me. He has materialized my children, my wife, my son-in-law, my grandchildren. He has himself indicated, declared, Divine Mother is coming to you, great spiritual son. And for my grandchildren also, they are manifestation of Swami. All. So I'm surrounded by Swami's manifestations 24/7. And my mother, he made me call her from Ulhasnagar and stay with me in Puttaparthi. So he kept me saturated and surrounded with divinity in every possible manner. So he said, I called you for years because of your son. I said, okay, thank you. Now this God, we were mentally prepared because we knew that tomorrow Swami is going to call. We had prepared ourselves that we are going to tell him, Swami, that now it is enough is enough. Our children are give admission to Suman also. Our kids are with you and we want to be with you and serve you and be here. Because I had declared in Ulhasnagar, even before I started business, that I'm going to do my business only for 2-3 years just to prove that I can earn on my own and then be with Swami. I'm not interested. I was never interested in doing business, earning money, I don't know. This was my thought process right from young age, even in college days. I always imagined myself to be in the line of Vivekananda and serving the nation, serving the society. I used to love reading Mahatma Gandhi because he lived what he believed in. Swami told once, he became Mahatma because his thought, word, and actions were organized. So I used to always imagine myself in that category. And it is a strange thing. In our Sindhis, a child addresses, either we used to call our father Dada or Baba, or modern families will call Papa or Daddy. My son Harshvardhan, on his own, he started calling me Bapuji from day one, which is unheard of in Sindhi community, in the last hour at least. No one calls. Even my wife had never heard this word before, Bapuji. My son started calling me Bapuji. Now I am Bapuji for everyone in my family. So this was my thought process right from my childhood. So we had thought that we will ask Swami to bless us to go and sell off everything and be with him. But this God can't tell. The first thing he asked, kitna property hai? No, I was not prepared for this. So I just, in moment, have a very good mathematical mind. I calculated something and told him, Swami, itna property hai. बेचने से कितना मिलेगा? Again, unexpected. How this God is interested in that? But I immediately calculated and I said, Swami, इतना मिलेगा? बहुत कम है, बहुत रेट बढ़ेगा, अभी तुम कुछ नहीं बेचो. I said, स्वामी, हर्षवर्धन आपके साथ है, सुमना को एडमिशन आप देंगे यहाँ और हम दोनों यहाँ आपकी सेवा करेंगे. हमको इतना बहुत है. नहीं, तुम कुछ नहीं बेचेगा, तुम कहीं नहीं जाएगा. That's it. Again I said, Swami, but hey, shut up. He scolded me, shut up. Now what to say here? This God is very unique God. The Bhakta is asking for renunciation and the God is telling, no, don't renounce, rates bahut badega. I said, Swami, I'm not interested in that. I don't want more. No. And then he played the last card. तुमको नहीं लगेगा, तुम्हारे बेटे को लगेगा. Shut up. What to say, yaar? Then he came to Harshvardhan. बोलो boy, तुमको क्या चाहिए? Harsha started crying. He said, Swami, I want to be with you. I don't want to live in Ooty. Okay, don't cry, don't cry. Next year, come here. Okay? Then Harsha became very happy. Because otherwise, 3 years in Ooty, he was not able to bear. Then he turned to Sumana. You want to go back to Ulasnagar? She said, never. She was small, second standard, just 8 years old. She said, never. Mumbai nahi jana? Never. Okay. Next year, June, giving you admission. And then he came to my wife. बोलो अम्मा तुमको क्या चाहिए? स्वामी वही सेम, आप इनसे नाराज नहीं होना. She thought that Swami is little getting naraz, upset with me, to calling me upset, shut up and all, because I was arguing with Swami. So she got little worried. Swami said, don't worry, it is between me and him. I will take care, don't worry. And he took us inside, gave us Padaseva, Pad Namaskar. Of course, Puja, and she is what she is. She will always bring tray with fruits and she blessed and everything, and we came out. But before entering the interview room, look at this God. He introduced me to everyone, all the VIPs, they knew me personally. He said, look at this boy, very rich man. He has got very big money. Believe me, in that point in time, I had to borrow money to survive in Puttaparthi because I had left my business. I had come only for 10 days until I go back. How to live? And this God is telling everybody, he is a very rich man with a lot of money. And my nature is whatever Swami says, I accept it. I accepted that blessing. And today he has given everything, more than I would even dream of. This is how divinity works. Jai Savita.